So it looks like the rumors, which are no longer rumors, are now confirmation. Apparently, we are going to get a free 5 star from Wuthering Waves. It looks like, judging off the thumbnail, it looks like we are getting the free 5 star character, limited 5 star character. I forgot his name. Shang Li Yao. That's his name. Shang Li Yao. Apparently that's the rumor has been already been going around that he's been that Whether was gonna give him away for free. Now, while I think it is nice of them to give him away basically for free for all the players, I have some thoughts about why I don't think it might do as well as some people may think. But I'll give my thoughts about all that at the end of this reaction. So without further ado, let's just see let's see the details of this news bringing out from his side of things.
Yo, Kuro Games dropped an insane 1.2 dev note that will change everything.
Oh yes, that's also true. I forgot to react to the dev note. I'll probably be sure to look into that. I'll be sure to look into that, but it looks like I'm about to get the full rundown of it from Steorg, so I think it's pretty cool. Let's see. Just turn up a bit. There we go. All right.
As always, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm going to tell you about a TLDR of what they added to the game, and I'm telling you, a lot of these changes are insane. Okay. So the first thing is they changed the lock on camera priority, so now you get to get a better lock with the camera, and it's based on your preference as movement direction, camera direction, or distance, which is the best thing in my opinion, the distance. This is a cool change, we needed that. The camera still needs some fixes. And the second thing is something that I didn't even expect to be added in the game. You know when you play the challenges that requires you to play with the pistol characters or bow characters in Genshin, all of these challenges are annoying. In Wuthering Waves, in Genshin, any game that makes me change my team to do a challenge like that is just annoying. And they added a gadget that helps you do this. All you have to do is put this gadget on and play the challenge, and it's a very
okay. The whole gadget. Well, okay. First of all, the camera thing. That's actually very. That's a nice cool feature, because I know some people. Again, I haven't experienced the issue, but some people have experienced the issue of like the camera and like the camera being lined up. I guess when they're fighting enemies and or things, but I haven't gotten that issue a lot. So, but it's nice to know they fixed that issue for those people who are struggling with that. The whole pistol challenge thing. I don't know. This could be. I mean, no. I mean, this could be just like like a personal thing. I think it just depends on what team you're using at all time when you're just walking around and exploring Wuthering Waves. But one of my favorite characters that I just play a lot with, and I'm sure you see it through my gameplay and some of my videos, is Chisia. I do like her a lot. I think she's very. I actually made like an underrated. I made an underrated. 4 star video about her, about how she could be really good with your team. It was actually my kind of like free roam first attempt at me making a guide video for an underrated 4 star character. Um but yeah, I'll leave the link to that video as well in the description. But I guess I don't have this issue with the challenges because I'm always using Chisia because she's my favorite character. But I guess for people who don't use the pistol characters, I think it is like just like good feature in general for people who don't want to use the pistol characters, or not use pistol characters, but they have to change teams to switch to a team that has a pistol or like a ranged character on it, so that they can do these challenges. I think that's fair. I think adding like this little looks like a little robot that shoots little pistols, and then you have to aim with the robot to shoot these targets. I think that's good. Also, it looks like they changed the targets as well, the design of them, or unless I just caught it mid frame where it's getting hit.
good addition, a very good quality of life change, because I shit you not, if I'm not using a pistol character, I'm just skipping those. The thing is, these changes are getting better and better because this next thing is new feature to store excess wave plates. If you're familiar,
Dang! God, the amount of freaking times. Oh man, thank you. The amount of times. I mean, this should have been implemented. In my opinion, way back in 1.1. I feel like it should be implemented like in 1.1 already. But I thank you. We're finally getting that feature, dude. The amount of like days where this is basically the same feature with Hawkeye Starbro, and I'm glad Hawkeye Starbro, they did it as soon as possible for them. I'm glad Wuthering is doing it as well. They're following that same footstep and that same path. Where it's like there are gonna be people who maybe they're busy on like a particular day or for like a couple of days, or they're just busy making videos for all these other games, and it's just like we come back and it's like, okay, we have 240 resin or crystals to work with. Alright, let's just do our dailies and stuff. No, with this now I can truly farm the crap out of bosses, freaking materials for characters, right? I can finally do that. Thank you for adding this feature in. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Now, little problem here. little problem here. I'm glad we got it. Okay, so okay. It's one crystal every 12 minutes, up to 480. Mmm. 480? I ain't gonna lie, because how much does Hawkeye Star Wars do? 2400. Yeah, so you go up to 2400 for that. It don't have to be the same as Hawkeye Star Wars. Because, they're two different games. Hawkeye Star Wars turn based, this game's open world. But for me personally, I think they probably should up it just a bit more. 120 more. Up to 600. 600 wave plate crystals. But this is a great. I love this feature. I'm glad you use the extra resources and wave play crystals to just farm and grind for materials, and to farm the boss. Yeah, to farm boss materials to level up characters. Thank you, brother. All right, thank you, Core Games. Glad you got that out of the way. All right.
With Honkai Star Rail, when you have the maximum amount of the wave plates, you will store them. You will generate one wave plate crystal every 12 minutes. This is up to 480 wave plates crystal, which is, to be honest, a low number because HSR at least has 2,400, which is insane. And I hope they make this number even higher. They will probably do it. A lot of people will complain about it. I know this, but it's a very good addition. I always like when games don't force me to open them every single day. This is a step in the right direction, and we're still having something similar to this. Just wait. Okay. But the next one here is a new Resonator Showcase feature. It's just something, a visual thing. You can have Zezzy here, you have Jinsei, and you can show them to your friend, and they can see your characters, just like in Genshin, but this has a very cool animation. We have an insane new thing, which is the option to play at 120 FPS. The 120 FPS will be available on select PC.
Yeah, baby! More frames! Probably not gonna play at that high because I don't want to blow up. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, I like this. I like this a lot. I'm trying to remember. Did Wuthering Waves and one of the close beta have the option to do unlimited FPS? Or am I tripping? Or am I thinking of another game? I think I might be tripping. But I could have swore I thought like Wuthering Waves during one of the close betas, they give you the option to do unlimited FPS. But hey, I'm probably just imagining things. But hey, 120 FPS, that's good. We like that.
PC devices in version 1.2. Stay tuned for our official announcement for more availability details, and I hope it's available on a lot of graphic cards, a lot of PCs, so a lot of people can use it. But next we have the Depth of Elusive Realm. It's basically will have more rewards, and it will be divided by 2. More rewards in the second half of it, so you have more things to do with this mode in each version. And
okay, thank you for the level support of the realm. Final Stages 1.1 is Dream of Blaze and Darkness event. Why can I bring new exchange items to the store? Okay. To help level up more mercenaries, add more exchange items to the list of store. These items will be available at convenient events. Second half of each version are released. You receive a system mail reminder after the exchange items are added. Please remember to exchange the rewards after fully exploring depths of Elusive Realm. Okay, so yeah, it does look like more like new store rewards, and maybe like we're getting like yeah, they're adding more items to the store, and we're getting like basically more rewards. So that's cool. Okay.
And next we have the thing that I told you to wait for, which is more guidebook activity points from a daily quest. The daily
Okay.
quest, which is spend 180 wave plates, which is one of the easiest to do, you know, it's one of the most frequent. It
Yeah.
only gives you 20 points, but now it will give you 60 whole points. And now this will
Big, big move. I like that. I like that a lot. Now with this, from 20 to 60, it's like, bro, all people gotta do now is just like, okay, do daily quests or yeah, daily mission, and just spend 160, which is or yeah, spend 180 wave plates, which is basically go fight a boss 3 times or go farm for materials for your weapon
will make the
and
dailies
character.
even easier. That's very good. And I said this before, I just hate dailies and I hope they remove them from gacha games. They make them into weeklies or something that gives us the same amount of, you know, rewards just by not forcing us to open the game every single day. And this, again, is a step in the right direction. Make the game not forced on your community. And now into the biggest two things in this whole dev
Alright, what are the
notes.
two biggest
The first
things?
thing is a event which is Kuming's. Wait, what? You know, they have to add their
What?
Kuro touch. And
The cool. It's coming, boys. It's coming season, and then look, it's coming, and they're coming hard for freaking Camilla. Oh man, let me tell you, woof, man, it's coming soon. Anyways, listen, the freaking I saw like a recent like report where the it was either a developer or I think it was the president of like Kuro Games showed up to an interview and did the interview, and dude was basically freaking tired from being overworked on developing on like this game. Like dude, he needs a freaking rest. He looked freaking sleep deprived when he did that interview. Like blood looked like he needed a few extra hours of sleep. But yeah, they're just tired from making all these adjustments to the game, and we thank them for that. All right, we thank them for making the game better by the patch.
in this update, they will introduce the Moon Chasing Festival. It's an event dedicated to address any issues that have impacted our experience so far.
Okay.
It's just basically a dev's lesson event. I don't know how they will do it, and I hope it's a good thing because they're basically saying we're gonna listen even more and we'll see how we make the game even better. And they said that they're aware of the problems in the game, that the game still needs to be better and better, and they're listening.
Yeah.
And now into the biggest thing, which is we're getting the Xian
What
Li
big
Yao new 5-star limited
Yeah.
5-star for free in the second half of the 1.2 version. This is insane. We already had this rumor circulating, but now this is official. This is
It's confirmed
official
now.
news. We're having another free 5-star in Wuthering Waves just after 2 patches, and this time it's a limited one. This is a very good dev update. I'm not gonna yap anymore, you know, I don't want to waste your time, you know, I'm a great guy. Anyway, if you don't subscribe now, you're gonna lose your 50/50. Bye bye.
It is crazy how that works on people. I mean, it doesn't work on me because I'm a free to play. I'm a free to play pro. But anyways, yeah, great video. So this is what I wanted to talk about real quick. The free fire, like, it is great. It is great, right? It's great that they're giving him away essentially for free. Well, not essentially for free. He is free, right? They're giving away freaking, I keep forgetting his name every freaking time. Keep forgetting his name. Shang Li Yao. I'm just gonna call him Yao. They're giving away Yao for free. That's a good thing. I think it's just like a way of like rewarding the players, and you know, it's giving something for people to look forward to when the second half of 1.2 does come around. So my thing or issue is, yeah, it's like it's kind of like with the Dr. Ratio situation. They're essentially risking, um, which in my opinion, I don't think it's a risk. I think it's going to happen. they're essentially going to lose money because of this. That was the concern around Dr. Ratio when he first got announced for 1.6, that he was going to be that like his own VA came into the live stream program and basically said, "Yeah, I'm going to be available for all players and their when they unlock the mail function, and I'll be there for free, right?" And so that was a concern. Now here's the thing, it's like, yeah, it did lose. They did like Hawkeye Starro did lose like some amount of like money from that, but a lot of people were using him, and a lot of people were having fun, playing as him. With the whole follow up attack. Is the L plus ratio memes, and also the stone, his ultimate, the stone pillar, just calculating this big column of stone and just smashing down to the opponent onto the enemies in the battlefield. A lot of people were just like having fun with him, making like a lot of videos about him, a lot of ESC's videos, my ad. So Dr. Ratio was one where it's like Dr. Zoro, I believe, did lose money. They did lose some amount of money for like that month, I believe. But it's like the players, in terms of like the feedback, like this character a lot, Dr. Ratio. My issue with this is, or not really issue, is concern. I do think, just like with the Dr. Ratio, that Wuthering Waves, the Kuro game developers, they might lose money by releasing Yao for free, which essentially nail in the coffin. People don't have to pull for this character on his banner, unless you're whales. You're just a whale playing gotcha games. In which case, sure, all right, that's just you. That's your money. Go ahead, spend it how you want to spend it, right? But I don't think a lot of people are going to be using him that much. I just don't think a lot of people are going to be like using him, and maybe like a lot of teams. Now I will say, the only people that might build him and like use him are either like dairy crafters and like people who making like ESC videos and like yeah, if it's like highly requested ESC videos for him, and like the med players, like sure, they might make a video or two about him. But I'm just saying, for like the casual everyday player, it's like for free to play, yes, it's another character that you get for free, 5-star character you get for free. I just don't think he's gonna be, at least based off what I've seen from his gameplay, I don't think it's gonna be as fun. For at least for me, it's like I don't think it's gonna be as fun. Now I could be wrong. There could be like freaking hundreds of videos when this guy gets released, and people are gonna be freaking talking about how great he is. But for right now, I just think I don't think he's gonna be utilized or used that much. I just don't think he's gonna have. There's gonna be like a lot of like, yeah, sure, there's hype around him now because he's a free limited star 5-star character for Wuthering Waves. But I just don't think that this character in particular, he's gonna like shake up the internet or anything like that. Not like the way Dr. Ratio did, of course. But but yeah, that's just my concern. It's just like I think pro games is gonna lose money for like. But I just don't think they're gonna do like all that well. Not saying they have to do. I'm expecting them to do amazing, but I just don't think they're gonna do all that well when the 1.2 revenue charts for the band, for both the banners, for his banner and for Zeshi, yeah, her banner. I just don't think it's gonna do well. Again, I could be wrong. I'll be sure to make a video on that when the revenue chart does come out for both of the character banners. Or I might just like wait for the 2 months, wait for both of the banners to drop, and then once 1.3 comes around, before 1.3 comes around, then I'll make a whole video of both the of how well the banner sales did, and both the months for Yao's banner and for Zeshi's banner. But yeah, I think that's just one. I just want to voice my concern about that. And again, I hope people don't take this as like a shot like Wuthering Waves and me thinking like Wuthering Waves is a terrible move or anything. It's great that you release a 5-star character, especially a limited 5-star character. Not many gacha games do that. Not many gacha games and companies are willing to do that just to release a freaking free limited star 5-star character. I don't think it happens that often. I just don't think it does. But anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you all in the next one.